Hello my crafty people, or even if you're just interested to see what I do. Today we are going to make this gorgeous earring right here out of some lovely bits we've received over the past week. Look at that, that's just stunning, if I do say so myself. And that is what we're going to make today. I thought I'd show you the completed earring and we would make the other one together. So let's get stuck in. And what I did for my chain pieces, as you can see here, I already pre-cut them and matched them with how I have them on this side. Now I didn't measure these, what I did was I got my cone, I got my chain, and I just decided how long I wanted it to have. And bear in mind it's going to be on a loop that's going to go up in there, so you need to add maybe 2 or 3. These are only tiny links, so if you're using a chain like this, it'll be 2 or 3 tiny links that you'll take off, or you will have extra, sorry, to make up for the bit that's going to hide up in there. You can see that where we've pulled it through. Okay, so I've already done that. So what I'm going to do is, you've seen me do it before, we're going to do it again, but this time I'm not going to go away and come back, we're just going to do it. So I'm going to start with, let's start with the main bits so we can get this bit sort of built and ready. What I'm going to do for that is I have these steel head pins that are very strong and very good for using for things other than just head pins. So I've got my strong steel cutters. You don't want your regular wire cutters for copper or anything like that, because you will destroy them cutting these. And then I want to make a loop in one side like that, spin it right round like that, and then come back in right round to there, so like that, and then give it a little bend to straighten it out. So you have a little bit like that. Okay, like that. I'm going to pop on this. These are spacer beads, but I think they look very nice as accents as well, so I'm going to do that. Now that loop's going that way. I'll close him back up later because we will need it anyway. So that loop's going that way, so you want to have the other loop coming the other way, just for strength and durability. Cut down our excess, we don't need that much. Cut about half that length off. Oh dear. Lovely. Cut about half that length off. And then come back in like that. Spin it round. And then we have that piece ready. I'm just going to do one loop on this head pin to get us ready for our chain. I'm going to put our chain on it actually. That's the order I did it in for the last earring, and that worked out pretty well. So again, make your little shape like that. Like that. Open it up because we're going to be sticking our chains on, because this is the bit we're going to need for that. So this is, I'm using a very fine chain. It depends on the chain that you decide to use as to how much you'll be able to get in here, what length, all varying factors, but this chain is just lovely. I bought it in the past. It's from eBay actually. I bought it in the past. JM Supplies or something like that. IHMJ. and I've bought it a couple of times now. It's a lovely, ugh. I like working with stainless steel because it's obviously cheaper than silver, but just as shiny. Gosh, this was working so well on the other one, and now it's not wanting to work at all, which is always the way, isn't it? Let's see if another piece wants to go on for the moment. This is spinning. It wasn't spinning so much. There we go. This one's just trying to get me to, just trying to wind me up, I'm sure, on purpose. And that one, I don't know why it's spinning so much. It was not spinning so much before. Nightmare. It's all about trial and error, isn't it? If at first you don't succeed, try again. And I did it on the other one, so I'm going to do it on this one, I'm telling you now. I'm not having this messing me about business. I'm not having it. You know what? I might be able to go in that way. Save myself. Yeah, look at that. I learn something new every day and go in that way and slide them down. Haha. So it doesn't really matter what order they go in because they're all going to dangle nicely. Well, to me it doesn't matter. If it does to you, then put them in an order. But if it doesn't, just pop them on like that. And that's another bit ready. So just so you can see what's going to happen, we're going to put this through there like that, and so on. So let's carry on with our links. So I have these head pins here. These were from the December 2020 bargain bead box, and they're very handy and they're very nice pins, I must say. I've certainly fallen in love. I really like these head pins, these loop makers, because I get the same size loop every time, and that's really handy when you're making things like this. Oh dear, that's really handy when you're making things like this, because you really want it to be uniform and tidy. Right, so this is on, if you look over here, we can always use our last one for reference, and our hematite bead, which was also from our bargain bead box, is on our longest thread here, our longest chain, isn't it? I think oh, nearly, no, it's not our, it's our second longest chain, so we need to find that's that one there. So the second longest chain through there, like that, and hold on to it and wrap around. Ooh. Nice and neatly, like so. Now don't risk snapping your bead, you just want a couple of links to secure it, or a couple of wraps, sorry, to secure it, and come right in. And because this is the more weaker of the metals, we come in there with our normal ones to snip it like that, and then just tuck the sharp edge away so it doesn't bother anybody. And there's our first bit. Next up, let's do this one, because this one's very pretty. This one I've decided to put bead caps on to accent it and really bring all the silvers and sparkles together. And look at those beads, isn't that just stunning? These were from our December bead box also. Pop that on with the bead caps that were also from the December bead box. There's a theme here. Could you tell I couldn't wait to play with it? Maybe I'll start doing some story times or something. Would that be interesting? maybe not. Maybe story times have died a death. Right, same again, go around, pick it up, and on this one you can see it's the second shortest, so go right up there, up to this one, so it's like that, hold on to it, and loop around. Again, just a couple of loops, not too tight, because you don't want to risk cracking your bead. That would be awful. Come in there and snip that off. And tuck that in nicely, like that. There we go. And that's our second bit. We're getting there. We're seeing results. Let's add on the shortest one. This is the shortest one. Just for a little sparkle midway. There's sparkle throughout, I must say. Does anyone think I went a bit mad with the sparkles? Or is it just the right amount? I think they're gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. I need to decide what I'm going to do with my makes from these videos as well. Whether I'm going to have them up for sale. A couple of them I was considering giving to my mum. Mum doesn't wear jewellery, but she does work for a couple of, oh no, my thing's coming off. She does work for a couple of ladies. She cleans for a couple of ladies that like jewellery. She might want to give it to them, perhaps. Or I could just sell it on my Etsy page, but we'll see. I do like the idea of gifting them if I know they're going to be worn. There we go. Wrap just a couple of times, especially for this one because it's such a small bead. You really will crack it if you push it too far. This one is from a strand from Beads by Vishio, as are the cones. Actually, the cones are from Beads by Vishio as well. I'm pretty sure that Rachel still has some of those available, and she has them available in gold as well, I believe, when I was last being nosy looking at what to go for my next haul. So like that. And then last one, but certainly not least, the longest one. Grab a head pin, pop it on, little bend around the loop, like so. Thread on our chain, like so. Whoop. Hold it there. And give it a little wrap. Again, very small bead, so try not to push it beyond its limits. I have done that with so many beads and instantly regretted it because it was a detrimental bead to products that I was making, and especially when it's seed beads. Watch out for those seed beads. Don't push those beyond their limits. Right. I'm going to have to do something about this because it's threatening to fall off a lot. Oop. Let's just give it a wiggle and close it up a tiny bit more. Give it a wiggle, close it up. That looks much better. And then up through there, like so. Grab our beautiful shiny bead that was also from Bargain Bead Box. It's just gorgeous. It had to be earrings. I didn't want to split them up. I'm going to take the end here, bend it just there, come back in with these. Oh no, they attached to me. Grab it right at the end, bring it down to form a loop, which is a very small loop for some reason. It's just fine, because if it becomes that small, oops, what we can do is close it up this way. Just come in there, pinch it to close them up. See? Just like that. And then we grab our other component, open it up, pop it in there, close it up. As you can see here, I have these two going different ways, so the flow is a little better. And for that, you just want to take it and twist like that. So one is up, one is still flat like that. And come in here, open up your earring, with your wire. Excuse me, pop that on. Close that up. Sorry about that. So you just want to close. I'm still figuring out editing. If I can figure out how to edit out the barking, I will. If not, I do apologise. Right. And there we have it. That's our beautiful pair of earrings. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Just so sparkly. And they're not very heavy. They're a good weight. I was worried when I was thinking out the design if they were going to be a bit too heavy. But they are lovely. They're a good weight. And just simply stunning. Alright then. I can't wait for you to join me again. Hopefully soon. I'll be posting this video on Monday at 10 AM, as is my schedule. And after that, I do have an AliExpress haul on the way. I've said in a previous video, but we won't be looking at that until it's all here, because I just don't see the point in looking at it in dribs and drabs. And I won't open it, even though it would be very difficult. I won't open any of it until it's all here and we can all go through all of it together. Okay? Right then. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had fun, and I certainly hope you join me again to make stuff in the future. Have a look at what we can make with future boxes, future hauls, and maybe some different colours. I'm just obsessed with the bead box at the moment. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please join me next time. Thank you. Bye.